CSU, go to the Homeland Security Office and type the SSN online. It shows Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, according to Pedro. So what he's trying to tell us here is that when you go to the Homeland Security official website and type in the social security number that is found on Tinubu's transcript, it's going to show Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, meaning that that social security number does not belong to Bola A. Tinubu of Nigeria. It belongs to a female who is a black or who was a black American. Can you imagine this kind of thing that we're finding ourselves? How can we continue to live like this? How can we continue to live like this? This is actually very bad. Okay, but let's continue to see what Don Pedro has more to say. If you go to the Homeland Security Office and type the Social Security number SSN of the Chicago State University certificate allegedly owned by President Tinubu, it will show Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, according to Don Pedro Obaseki, the PDP Director of Research and Strategy. He further mentioned that the certificate belonged to a student at Southwest College with 3 HSC results in physics, chemistry, and biology. Oh boy. Pedro went to claim that every signing on the certificate was not, at the time the certificate was allegedly issued, an authorized signatory of the school. So that means all the certificates, the signatures in them actually are not authorized signatures of the school at the time the certificates were issued. So according to him, you are saying that they said in the deposition that the same person is our president. They never said so. That is a lie from the pit of hell. They said a certain Bola A, not Ahmed Tinubu, attended Chicago State University. That is the fact. But they did not say he graduated, nor did they say that the certificate he presented was official. The issue is, don't leave the issue. The issue is that Mr. Tinubu presented a certificate to INEC, and every signatory on that certificate were not official signatories of the school as of the time when that certificate was purportedly issued. That is one, and they are silent on that. Number 2, the originating social security number, you can even do it yourself. Go to the Homeland Security Office and type it online. It shows Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, a woman who entered Southwest College. Oh boy. So it means that Tinubu is in a mess. That is what it means. So if the certificate Tinubu is parading is not his own, obviously it's been discovered anyway. It's been discovered. So it shows, well, from what Don Pedro is saying, the signatories, of course, inside the certificates are not the official signatories of the CSU authorities. And the originating social security number belonged to a woman, Abimbola Adenike Tinubu, and not Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the truth. And what we are seeing here, I know that in some publications we saw Abimbola Adekunle Tinubu, so we need to understand which one here before confusion sets in. But what we are seeing here is that the certificates are obviously forged, and that is why Caleb Westberg, the Chicago State University registrar at the time of oral deposition of the 32-page document to the court in the U.S., said one Bola A. Tinubu graduated from the university or attended their university. They did not say it's Bola Tinubu. That's one part. Second part is that they also said that the certificate Tinubu submitted to INEC obviously did not originate from them. They didn't even issue one in the first place, and that certificate, they can't authenticate its source. What does that tell you? It means that they have denied the certificate, straight up. They have denied the certificate. So why are we coming here now to or APC coming out to describe it as if the Chicago State University had admitted or had confirmed that Bola Tinubu attended the university. Yes, they said one Bola A. Tinubu. They didn't say one Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is it. And everything about the transcript that came from the Southwest College actually had female in it. The social security number belonged to a female. What I'm just waiting for is the publication of that lady's name. The face, so that we can see the picture of the person that Tinubu must have taken her identity. I tell you, Tinubu is going to be involved in identity theft in the United States. I'm pretty sure of that. By the time FBI starts releasing the dossier that is associated with Tinubu, obviously we are going to see that Tinubu must have been involved in identity theft like other people are saying. But now, I wonder how this is going to pan out for him, because the thing is just too much. It's just getting unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. Now, there are a few comments here from a few individuals. Somebody said, Nigeria is ready to elect a credible leader through a credible process. Nigeria is not ready for development, and that is true. Until we're ready to elect a credible leader, Nigeria is not ready for progress. Nigeria is not ready for development. Nigeria is not ready to, to clean its name from all this mess. The mess is just getting too much. It's just getting so unbearable. Okay? It's just getting so unbearable. I don't understand. I really don't know how we missed it and how we got here. But I think the problem here is that corruption has eaten into the fabric, every facet of Nigeria, into the fabric of Nigeria, and it's a very, very terrible one. The question is, when are we going to have credible leaders? When is our system, first of all, going to be sanitized so as to be able to elect credible leaders by default? If we have the likes of Mahmoud Yakubu as our next chairman, who can sell even his own testes for money and sell his conscience, how do you think it can go? Or when we have the kind of attorney generals, or kind of CJN that we have in Nigeria, how do you think things will go well in Nigeria? When the presidency have the power and the autonomy to determine who heads these parastatals, like the Judicial Commission, like the Senate President, the House of Rep, the CBN Governor, the Attorney General of the Federation, EFCC Chairman, ICPC Chairman, all those key parastatals are supposed to sanitize the society, determining who are the service chiefs in the military. So until the president is stripped of those powers, Nigeria is not going to get better, because everyone coming in would want to capitalize on all of those things to put the people that will protect his interest in power. That's exactly what is happening. And the question is, how long are we going to continue like this? How long are we going to continue like this? That is the problem. How long are we going to continue like this? Because it's just getting too much. Somebody is saying here, I need Omokri to comment on this, since he has chosen to play the devil's advocate. So Omokri will have to come and comment. The guy actually has ridiculed himself so much. It's quite unfortunate that the key people defending this nonsense are basically Omokri and Keyamo. And these guys are just going back and forth. And these are young people that will one day come up tomorrow and say they want to occupy a higher political office, even though Keyamo is already occupying one. I wonder what will happen to this country if somebody like Keyamo comes out now, or sometime in future, to become the Attorney General of the Federation, or to become the CJN of Nigeria. Hey, it means that Nigeria is roasted for life. That is the truth. Because if these people at their young age have proven to be so insensitive to the truth, then I wonder where Nigeria is heading to from here. I really wonder where Nigeria is heading to, because what is happening is not normal. It's actually not normal to us. And somebody is saying enough of the internet has associated forgery to Tinubu. If I type Tinubu on my keyboard, the next word that will be suggested on my keyboard is forgery. The thing bad though. So it means that Tinubu's name is associated with forgery. to a point that if you type Tinubu on the internet, maybe on Google search, what is going to pop out is forgery, according to this person that is commenting here. We are yet to verify that anyway. Okay, Tinubu is a certificate forger. That's what somebody is saying. Remember, I'm just sharing the Asian people's comment. That's what somebody is saying there. And another person has come to defend Tinubu anyway. He said, kill yourself. The school said he attended. So what is your headache? And that is the narrative that the APC has succeeded in creating. How can you say that because the school has said that Tinubu had attended the university, so that is it? So that is it. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, frankly speaking. It doesn't make sense. How can you say because Tinubu had attended and so it is? But the school is saying one Bola A Tinubu. They did not say Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, and the question is not whether Tinubu has attended this school or not. The question is which certificate did he graduate with, because the one he submitted to INEC, the school has rejected it hook, line and sinker. The school said that certificate that Tinubu submitted to INEC did not originate from them, and so they cannot authenticate the source. That is what they are saying. But now the narrative that APC is selling to the world is that the school has agreed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended the school. So what is your problem? But even if Bola Ahmed attended the school, okay, is it today everybody, people are attending school and they don't graduate, and before you know they are rusticated, before you know you can't find them again? Is it today people are going through schools and they didn't really pass through the school? Okay, another thing, okay, is it today that people are even graduating and getting their certificate but never came back to school to collect their certificate? Or is it today people are collecting certificate, it gets lost, and they still go back to the school to ask for a replacement certificate rather than forging it? So there are several questions that APC is avoiding here, which is actually very bad. The first question is, nobody is saying Tinubu did not attend, okay, but is it Bola A Tinubu Ahmed? Is it one Bola A Tinubu that's saying, or is it Ahmed Bola Tinubu that talking about? Or you understand? And saying that Tinubu, or selling the narrative that Tinubu had attended the school and the school has agreed, is not enough to defend what Tinubu has done. This is a case of forgery and perjury, and that has to be treated very well. Okay. Somebody said tribalist supporting his brother despite the obvious. Hey, that is it. Big Olodo pity the school you attended. So the thing now, somebody is blasting the one that said Tinubu attended the school, and so what is everybody's problem? The question is not that people have problem. The question is that Tinubu attending the school is not what we are saying. It's about the certificate that has been forged. Somebody is saying this Obaseki is really a die-hard propaganda machinery. So we do not understand English again, Abi. We didn't hear what the CSU registrar said, Abi. So yeah, so what did the CSU registrar say? You should tell us, because it was clear. CSU registrar said that one Bola A Tinubu attended. They did not say Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's one. Two, they said the certificate Tinubu attended to INEC did not originate from them, and so they cannot authenticate the source. Is that not a denial? That means they have denied the document. Okay, and they said Bola Tinubu never came back to request for replacement of his certificate, and they never even issued one to him in the first place. Are those ones not clear enough? And then somebody is trying to respond to them here. Say you didn't hear. That is why he repeatedly said it. Go to court if you disagree with him, Abi. Okay. So that is what we are seeing here. Don Pedro has come out to say that the social security number that is in the document or the transcript Tinubu's parading actually belongs to a woman, one Abimbola Adenike Tinubu. I think that is something everybody will need to go and check and see what it is, because obviously what we're seeing here, or if we go by, of course, the document has shown female. Everything about the content of the document, that is transcript from the Southwest College, has actually shown that it's a female. Okay, and I'm sure Tinubu is in for a long haul. this is not going to get out easily, I tell you, because it's just getting too much. It's just getting too much. It's just getting too much. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.